Subscribe, comment something nice. Loving this light. Just God is dawn. God is dawn. God is dawn.
Peace, world, peace. Welcome or welcome back. I am Goddess Dawn. I am here with just some information I came across that I wanted to share, something that I do cover quite a bit when I go live every week on Saturdays, especially when we cover trending topics. Join us sometime. I came across this video talking about how California, which is where I reside, has unveiled a new digital COVID vaccination ID card or proof of vaccination card. But the video lends to what might be to come, in my opinion. So I want to play the video. I'm going to have a little bit of commentary after the fact. Hang with me. And here we go.
Well, today the state unveiled a new way to show that vaccine card that so many of us have from your phone. It's not just a simple photo here.
No, the governor is adamant also that it's not a vaccine passport. So what is it? NBC Barry's Ian Cole shows us how it works and how you can use it.
As California reopens, there are still some guidelines. Mega indoor events of over 5,000 people must ask guests for proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test. Today, the state unveiled a tool to make it easier, the digital vaccine record. If you lose your vaccine card or don't want to carry it, you enter the state's website, put in your name, birthday, phone number, or email you used when signing up for a vaccine, and a PIN. Then you get a text like this. Open it up to get your QR code for the venue to scan. Teams that play indoors, like the Warriors and Sharks, required proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test for all fans entering.
So if it's a requirement, then I would prefer that method instead of showing my vaccine card.
Others still worry about the digital security and the idea of having to show medical history.
Creeps into an area of privacy and limiting access where it doesn't need to be.
The co-founder of VCI, which helped develop the tool for California, says the QR code can be printed off or shown from your phone.
It is stored in a cryptographic manner on their device. They get to decide who that's shared with, and also verifiers are agreeing that they're not going to store that data.
If you want to use it, the process takes less than a minute. Ian Cole, NBC Bay Area News.
Okay, are you anxious to get that digital vaccine card? We've made it easy for you. We've posted a step-by-step guide at NBCBarry.com. It's right at the top story of our website right now.
So there you have it. And it seems to me, with all the information they're collecting.
All right, here we go. For nearly a year, Dr. Anthony Fauci talked little about the coronavirus lab leak theory.
Lab leak theory, you heard that too, Fauci, and a theory about a lab leak. But I'm not talking about that right now because I don't know anything about that. I do know what I just heard. To me, it does sound concerning, being that they're seemingly adamant about the fact that this is not a vaccination passport, so to say, which means that it is a way for you to pass through certain doors when you are vaccinated, and when you are not, you're unable to do so. It is obvious that this is where everything is headed. I did also have an article. I wanted to share some of it. Most of it did cover the video content, so I'm not going to repeat that, where I'm going to just share some of the things that they also shared. Now, this article goes on to say that one of the concerns and why they have this method available is because people are concerned about losing their card. Now, if it's not something that you need to enter certain places or do certain things, then what does it matter? But in this article, it says, quote, the odds that someone is going to misplace their paper CDC card and a digital COVID-19 vaccine record provides a convenient backup. Plus, paper records can be more easily falsified. And they go on to say, amid ongoing concerns over potential discrimination based on individual vaccination statuses, California Governor Gavin Newsom has said the tool does not constitute a vaccine passport. Thus far, New York is the only state to have created an official app that's linked to its vaccination database called the Excelsior Pass, which vaccinated residents can use when there's a need to verify their immunization status, such as when attending very large events. So it's very clear they're already doing this. You either have to show your vaccination passport or digital card report, or whatever you want to call it, or a recent negative COVID test. So either way it goes, to me, there is some level of violation of space and privacy. I have no interest in a test or a vaccination. So this puts me in a precarious position. You know, we'll see how things go. I'm not a rigid person, so, we'll see. But this goes on to say there's no actual app to correspond with California's new web portal, but it essentially serves the same purpose as the one New York has. The one that they have in New York, the Excelsior Pass, is connected to the database, their vaccination database. So it's kind of like the DMV in a sense. Like everyone's information is connected to one source, versus California's version sounds like it's not up to par. But I don't know why states can't do things statewide. Well, I think the DMV is the same statewide, and things like the post office. So I don't know why something like this would be different from state to state when it's really just a tracker. As I was mentioning before, it's really just a tracking device, who's vaccinated, what's your information. They want to collect your name, your birth date, your email, your cell phone number, probably social. Like, they want to know who you are. They want to make sure you're in that database. You already have the vaccination, like you're locked in, sealed, and wrapped up with a bow on top, like a gift with a bow on top. Wow. Anyway, this article goes on to say, although the Golden State has mostly reopened its communities and economy, some pandemic protections remain, including a stipulation that all entrants at mass indoor gatherings, for example, concerts, sporting events, provide proof of vaccination or a recent negative COVID-19 test. Despite some Americans' resistance to the notion of vaccine passports, proof of vaccination is already emerging as a travel requirement for U.S. visitors entering other countries. So we're not requiring it for people coming into America as far as the vaccination, proof of vaccination, but it is sounding like it's required from other countries for us to enter their country. Does that sound a little bit backwards? This person goes on to say it's voluntary, personal, protected, and as easy as adding it to your smartphone's digital wallet, like an airline boarding pass. So basically, they're trying to sell this thing as just a way, so you don't have to carry a card around. It's easy access to your information. You can easily prove that you're vaccinated. And I think that's the key to it all right there. The fact that you can prove you're vaccinated on the spot. So you can't say, oh, I don't have my card, I lost it. So if you're logged into the database or what have you, then you're right where they want you, basically. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on this? I'm curious to know. Leave me a comment. We'll probably follow up on this on the next live when we cover these topics. So yeah, in the meantime, thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so, if you kind of just came across this. And we talk about this and other things, UFOs, all kinds of different things. So just check the archives, see what we've been doing. The proof is in the pudding. We appreciate, I say we, because we're family over here. So we warriors, we appreciate you. Newbies, if you're new, thank you to everyone. Until next time, peace.